The Australian outback is a land extreme under the blazing sun. The vast desert stretches endlessly toward the horizon. The group is crackling dry. The air shimmers with heat for miles in every direction. The landscape appears empty and silent, but beneath the red soil and scattered rock, light is hiding. Small animals move cautiously through the scrubland. Lizards dart between the shadow, though rodents search for seed in the dust. And somewhere in the harsh and unforgiving environment, a silent predator waits, hidden beneath the earth, caught inside the narrow burrow, rests under the most venomous snake of the entire planet, the elusive inland Taipan. In the first glance, it's not particularly terrifying. Its body is slender and smooth, color with shade of brown that blend perfectly with the dry landscape around. Unlike many snakes that display a bright warning color, these ones prefer to remain unnoticed. But what makes this reptile extraordinary is not its appearance, its venom. Scientists consider the inland Taipei to possess the most toxic venom of any snake on Earth. Just a single bite contains enough venom to potentially kill dozens of humans. Its toxin attacks the nerve system, disrupts blood clotting, and rapidly shut down vital organs. Yet, despite its incredible power, inland Taipei is rarely seen. In fact, for decades, it remained one of the least understood snake in the world. The snake lives deeply in remote deserts of Central Australia, far from major city and human settlement. It is that secretive nature and isolated habitat make encounter extremely rare. But this predator does emerge from his hiding place and become a master of speed and precision. Unlike many big snakes that strike once and retreat, the inland taipan can deliver multiple lightning-fast bites in seconds, injecting venom in with remarkable efficiency. Its primary prey consists of small desert mammals, particularly rodents, that share the same underground environment. For these animals, an encounter with the inland taipan will almost always fatal, but for humans the story is far more complicated. Despite possessing such deadly venom, the inland taipan has a surprisingly shy temperament. It avoids confrontations whenever possible, preferring to escape rather than attack. Most people will never see one in their lifetime, yet the thought of such powerful snake move silently through the desert captures the imagination. The creature with the most toxic snake venom on Earth, living quietly in one of the harshest landscapes on the planet. How did this mysterious serpent evolve such a powerful venom? What makes its toxin so deadly compared to other snakes? How does a creature so dangerous remain almost completely hidden from the world? When people image dangerous animal, they often picture enormous predator with sharp teeth and powerful body, creature capable of overpowering almost anything in their path. Image of massive hunter like the great white shark gliding through the dark ocean water, or a powerful saltwater crocodile lurking beneath the water surface of a river comes to mind. These animals certainly deserve respect. Their strength, speed, and hunting ability make them some of the most formidable predators on the earth. But in the natural world, danger is not defined by size alone. But in fact, some of the most dangerous animals are relatively small and rarely seen. Their power lies not in brute force, but in specialized adaptation developed through millions of years of evolution. To understand what truly makes an animal dangerous, scientists look at several key factors. One of the most effective survival tools in the animal kingdom is venom. Venom is a specialized toxin used by certain animals to hunt, prey, or prevent themselves. When delivered into a victim's body, venom can attack nerve system, disrupt blood circulation, or destroy tissue. Among the most striking examples of venom power is the desert-dwelling inland taipan, often called the fear snake. The inland taipan possesses the most toxic venom of any snake species. Its venom contains a complex mixture of neurotoxins and blood-clotting agent designed to immobilize prey rapidly. When this snake strikes, it delivers venom with extraordinary efficiency. allowing it to subdue fast-moving desert rodent within moments. This strategy allows the snake to hunt successfully in harsh environments where every move is critical for survival. Some animals rely less on venom than more on physical strength. Large predators use powerful muscle, sharp claw, and crushing jaw to overpower their prey. For example, the saltwater crocodile possesses the strongest bite force ever measured in animal kingdom. With a single snap of its jaw, it can capture large animals and drag them beneath the water. These predators dominate their environment through sheer force. However, strength alone does not always determine which animal pose the greatest danger to humans. Many large predators prefer nature prey and rarely attack people. Another factor that contributes to danger is aggression. Some animals become dangerous because they aggressively defend their territory or they are young. The enormous hippopotamus is a famous example. Although it feeds mostly on grass, the animal is highly territorial in the river it inhabits. If a human boat enters the space, a hippo will charge with surprising speed and power. In these situations, the animal is not hunting humans; it is reacting to what it perceives as a threat. Danger does not always come from claws, teeth, or venoms. Some animals are dangerous because they carry disease that spread to humans. The tiny mosquito is widely considered the most dangerous animal on Earth because it spreads disease such as malaria, dengue fever, and Zika virus. Unlike predators that attack physically, mosquitoes transmit microscopic parasites and viruses through their bites. In this case, the danger lies not in the insect itself, but in the pathogen it carries. Many dangerous animals also rely on stealth and camouflage. The ability to blend perfectly into the environment allows predators to approach prey without being detected. The inland Taipan demonstrates this strategy perfectly. Its proud, earthy brown coloration blends seamlessly with the dry soil and desert grass of central of Australia. This camouflage allows the snake to remain hidden while waiting for rodents to pass nearby. When the moment arrives, the strike happens so quickly that prey rarely has time to escape. Nature teaches an important lesson. The most dangerous animals are not always the biggest or the most intimidating. Sometimes danger hides in quiet, creative creatures whose power comes from biology rather than strength. The inland Taipan is not the largest snake in the world. It rarely confronts humans and therefore to remain hidden. Yet its venom makes it one of the most powerful predators in the reptile world. That reminds us in nature, true danger is far more subtle than we expect. Across the planet, desert, ocean, and forest, certain animals have evolved extraordinarily that make them incredibly effective hunter and defender. Some rely on venom, others on strength or stealth. Let's explore a few remarkable creatures whose survival strategy have earned them a reputation as some of the most dangerous animals in nature. Hidden within the dry landscape of centuries, Australia lives one of the most extraordinary reptiles ever discovered, the inland Taipan. The inland Taipan inhabit remote desert and semi-arid region of Australia. It prefers areas with cracked soil, clay soil, rocky outcrops, and abandoned burrows. That way it can hide from the intense desert heat. The snake can grow about 2 meters in length. Its body is slender and muscular, covered in scales that range from light brown to dark olive. This coloration provides excellent camouflage against the dusty desert landscape. Unlike some snakes that display bright warning color, the inland Taipan blends quietly into its surroundings. The inland Taipan is an incredibly efficient predator. It primarily hunts small mammals, particularly desert rodents. When it locates prey, the snake strikes with incredible speed, often delivering multiple bites within seconds. This repeat attack ensures a large dose of venom enters the victim quickly. Once the prey is immobilized, the snake tracks it and consumes it wholly. The venom of the inland Taipan is considered the most toxic of any snake species. Its venom contain powerful neurotoxins that attack the nervous system along with compounds that disrupt blood clotting. The combination allows the venom to immolate prey extremely quickly. Although encounters with humans are rare due to snake's remote habitat, a bite without medical treatment could be life-threatening. Fortunately, the inland taipan is known for being shy and reclusive. Most documented encounters occur when the researcher or wildlife expert are studying reptiles in remote areas because of more than an antivenom and many hair survival rate from bite have improved dramatically. The inland taipan venom evolved to target mammals specifically, making it highly effective against rodents, its primary prey in desert systems. In the vast water of the world ocean, one predator stands out as a symbol of raw power. The great white shark. Great white shark inhabits coastal and offshore water in many parts of the world, especially in regions where seal and large fish are abundant. This shark can reach a length of over 6 meters and weigh more than 2 tons. Their streamlined body, powerful tail, and row of serrated teeth make them one of the ocean's most efficient predators. The great white are ambush hunters. They often approach prey from below, launching upward with explosive speed. Seals are one of their favorite food, and a single powerful bite is often enough to disable the prey. Due to their size and strength, encounter with great white shark can be extremely dangerous. Although attacks on humans are rare, the animal's powerful bite make any contact potentially life-threatening. Surfer and divers occasionally report signs of great white shark investigating surfboard and boat. In the most cases, the shark quickly loses interest and swim away. Great white shark possess special sensory organ called ampulla of Lorenzini, allowing them to detect tiny electrical signal produced by other animals in the water. Lurking in tropical river and coastal wetland is one of the most largest reptiles ever to exist, the saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodile inhabit river, red estuary, and mangrove swamps across Southeast Asia and northern Australia. This migratory reptile can exist 7 meters in length and weigh more than 1,000 kilograms. This ample skin and enormous jaw make them formidable hunters. A crocodile rely on stealth. They may almost completely submerged near riverbank where animals come to drink. When prey approach, the crocodile explodes forward in a sudden ambush attack. The saltwater crocodile has the strongest bite force of any living animal. Once it captures prey, it often performs a spinning maneuver called the death roll to tear the victim apart. In regions where crocodiles share waterway with humans, occasional attacks occur when people reach riverbank or swim in crocodile habitat. Saltwater crocodiles are extremely excellent travelers, have been known to swim long distance across open oceans, sometimes moving between islands in search of new territory. From venomous desert snake to powerful marine predator, these animals reveal the incredible diversity of survival strategy found in the nature. Yet, even among such formidable creatures, danger does not always come from the animal we expect. When people image dangerous animals, their mind often jump to obvious predator, creatures with sharp teeth, powerful jaw, or terrifying appearance. Animals that clearly look like they belong at the top of the food chain, but naturally often hide danger in unexpected form. Some of the most hazardous creatures on Earth appear harmless at the first glance. They may look small, slow, colorful, and even cute, yet beneath their innocent appearance lie an extraordinary defense or survival strategy that make them surprisingly dangerous. Let's look at several animals that many people would never expect to pose a serious threat. Few animals appear as calm and peaceful as a massive hippopotamus. With its broad body, small ears, so movement, the hippo often seem almost comical. In many documentaries, they appear to spend their day lazily soaking in river and lake, barely moving as the sun beat down on Africa's savanna. But beneath this relaxed exterior lies one of the most territorial and aggressive large animals in the wild. hippos is herbivore. They feed almost in they feed almost entirely on grass and vegetation, which leads many people to assume they are harmless. In reality, hippos fiercely defend their territory in river and lake. If a boat or a person enter their space, they can suddenly charge with incredible speed. Despite weighing over 100 kilograms, hippo can run faster than a human on land and move powerfully through water. Their enormous jaw can open nearly 180 degrees, revealing massive teeth capable of inflicting devastating injury. Many encounters between humans and hippos occur when fishermen and boaters unknowingly pass through the hippo territory. An animal isn't hunting, it is defending its space. Another surprising creature hides in carved coral reef of the Indo-Pacific Ocean. At the first glance, the corn snail looked like nothing more than a beautiful seashell resting quietly on the ocean floor. Each shell displays intricate pattern and vibrant color, making it attractive to diver and collector. But inside itself lives a highly specialized predator with one of the most complex venom systems in the animal kingdom. Corn snail hunt fish using a tiny harpoon-like tooth loaded with powerful venom. When prey come closer, the snails launch a harpoon with remarkable speed, injecting toxin that immediately paralyzes with the victim. Some species possess venom strong enough to seriously affect humans. Because snails move slowly and appear harmless, divers often sometimes pick them without realizing the danger. Unlike aggressive predator, the corn snail never chases prey. It simply waits patiently until something approaches within range. This quiet hunting strategy making one of the ocean's most unexpected threats. Deeper within rainforests of Central and South Africa lives a tiny creature no longer than paperclip, the long careful portion dart frog. With bright color of yellow, blue, orange, and red, this frog almost looks like a living jewelry hopping through the forest. But those brilliant colors serve as a warning. The skin of portion dart frog contains potential toxins that protect them from predators. Some species produce venom strong enough to disrupt the nerve system of animals that attempt to eat them. Indigenous communities historically used this toxin to coat the tip of hunting dart, giving the frog its name. Despite this toxin, the poison dart frog are extremely small and peaceful creatures. They do not bite or sting animals. The danger comes from touching them or ingesting their toxins. Their bright color acts as a nature warning sign, a small animal with powerful defense. Sometimes the most dangerous animals are the ones we barely notice. The tiny mosquito may seem insignificant compared to large predator, yet it has had one of the greatest impact on human history. Mosquitoes spread diseases such as malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus by carrying microscopic parasites and viruses from one host to another. CDC has affected millions of people worldwide. Unlike predators that attack occasionally, mosquitoes interact with humans constantly. Despite its tiny size and fragile appearance, this tiny insect is widely considered the most dangerous animal on Earth due to disease transmit. Finally, even creatures that appear calm and reclusive can possess extraordinary power. The inland Taipan is a perfect example. Unlike many snakes that display threatening posture or bright warning color, the inland Taipan prefer to remain hidden in remote deserts of Australia. It avoids confrontation whenever possible and rarely encounters humans. Yet its venom considered the most toxic of any snake species. Despite possessing such powerful venom, this snake is shy and rarely aggressive. Most people will never encounter one in their lifetime. Its danger lies not in aggressions, but in incredible toxicity of its biological weapon. This animal reminds us of an important truth about the nature of war. Danger does not always look frightening. Sometimes it appears in the form of colorful fork, beautiful shell, and quiet creature hiding beneath the desert sun. Understanding this hidden danger helps us appreciate the complexity of nature and reminds us that the wide world is full of surprises. Encounters between human and dangerous animals are often rare, but when they happen, they can become unforgettable moments that reveal both the power of nature and the vulnerability of humans. Across desert, river, forest, and ocean, people occasionally come to face with creatures whose survival instinct has been shaped by millions of years of evolution. These moments are rarely planned. Most occur when humans unknowingly step into territory of wildlife. They explore terrible real-life encounters involving animals that can be far more dangerous than they first appear. Remote deserts of Australia are home to one of the most elusive snakes in the world, the inland taipan, because the snake live in isolated regions far from major city. Encounters with humans are extremely rare. One documented encounter occurred when a field researcher studying reptiles was surveying dry riverbed in Australian outback. As the researcher lifted a piece of sun-baked debris from the ground, a long brown snake suddenly emerged from the beneath. Within seconds, the snake raised its head and prepared to strike. The scientist quickly stepped back, recognizing the distinctive appearance of inland taipan. Fortunately, the snake chose not to attack. Instead, it slipped silently into the crack in the soil and disappeared. This encounter demonstrates an important truth about the species. Despite possessing most toxic venom of any snake, the inland taipan is typically shy and will avoid confrontation whenever possible. Most encounter end exactly the way with the snake retreating rather than attacking. Another unexpected encounter took place in coral reef of South Asia. A recreational diver exploring the reef spotted a beautifully patterned shell resting in sandy ocean floor. Thinking it would make a perfect souvenir, the diver reached out to pick it up. The shell belonged to a living corn snail. In a fraction of a second, the snail fired a microscopic harpoon from its mouth, injecting venom into the diver's finger. The diver immediately felt sharp pain, followed by numbness spreading through the hand. Fortunately, the diver companion recognized what happened and helped the victim reach the medical assistant. The incident highlighted how even small and slow-moving creatures can possess highly effective defense system. The corn snail never reached the diver; it simply reacted when it touched. In the river of Sub-Saharan Africa, fishermen and boaters occasionally encounter one of the continent's most territorial animal, the hippopotamus. One fisherman traveling along the quiet river at dawn experienced a terrifying moment when the water near his boat suddenly erupted. A massive hippo surfaced directly beside the vessel. The animal likely defended its territory, opened its enormous jaw, and charged toward a boat. We quickly reflect. The fisherman accelerated away, narrowly escaping an attack. Though the hippos herbivores, they are extremely protective of their space, and encounter like this demonstrate how dangerously territorial behavior can be. In rural area of Australia, farmers occasionally encounter snakes while working outdoors. One evening, a farmer walking near the storage shed noticed movement in the dim light near the ground. As a flashlight beam swept across the area, it revealed a long snake resting quietly near the entrance. The snake's brown coloration and smooth scales suggested it could be the elusive inland taipan. Further approaching the family carefully step away and contact a local wildlife handler. When expert arrived, they safely relocate the snake back into the surrounding wilderness. Encounter like it show how knowledge and caution can prevent dangerous situations from becoming tragedy. This real-life encounter reveals some important about dangerous animals. In most cases, they are not actively seeking conflict with humans. The inland taipan hunt rodents, not people. The corn snail defends itself only when disrupted, and hippopotamus react excessively when its territory is threatened. When humans enter a wild animal, they are stepping into an ecosystem where animals have their own rules for survival. Instead, understanding this behavior helps us avoid dangerous encounters, and perhaps most importantly, this reminds us that while humans may explore the nature world, they will remain visitors in wilderness that still belong to the creature we call it home. When people hear about animals with deadly venoms or dangerous defensive behavior, it's easy to image them as villains of the nature world, creatures that exist only to harm others, animals, or even humans. But nature does not work that way. Every species on Earth exists for a reason. Even the most dangerous animals play an important role in maintaining a delicate balance of ecosystem. They are not evil, they are simply part of nature design. Ecosystem function like a complex living network where plants, animals, and microorganisms interact constantly. Each species influence others through feeding, relationship, competition, and environment change. Predators play one of the most important roles in maintaining this balance. For example, the powerful great white shark have regulated population of marine animals in the ocean. By hunting seal and fish, shark prevent certain species from growing too numerous or consuming excessive resources. Without predator, ecosystem can quickly fall out of balance. When prey populations grow too large, they may overconsume food source, damaging habitat and threatening other species. Predators help keep the system stable. Predator-prey relationships are among the most important for shaping life on Earth. In the desert of Australia, the elusive inland taipan play a crucial role in controlling rodent population. Rodents produce rapidly in the number they can consume a huge amount of vegetation and seed. If left unchecked, this population could damage fragile desert ecosystem. By hunting this animal mammal, the inland taipan help maintain balance within food chain. The snake's incredibly potent venoms allow it to subdue prey quickly, ensuring efficient hunting in the harsh environments where food is often scarce. What appears frightening to humans is actually the elegant evolution solution to survival. Another key concept in ecology is biodiversity, the vast variety of life that exists on Earth. Each species occupies a unique role within its ecosystem. Some animals control insect population, others spread seed or recycle nutrition back into the soil. Even animals we consider dangerous contribute to this network. For instance, creatures like the corn snail play important role in marine ecosystem by controlling population of small fish and other organisms on coral reef. By keeping prey population balanced, these animals have maintained the health and diversity of ocean habitat. If certain predators disappear entirely, the ripple effect could spread throughout the entire ecosystem. Humans often describe animals using moral language, good, bad, dangerous, or harmless, but in the natural world, animals do not act out of cruelty or intentions. The inland taipan do not possess powerful venom to harm humans. It evolved that venom to hunt rodents effectively. A crocodile does not attack out of anger. A hippo does not charge out of hatred. They simply behave according to instinct shaped by millions of years of evolution. Nature operates through survival, balance, and adaptations. What we understand the ecological role of these animals, our perspective begin to change. Instead of seeing them as a threat, we begin to recognize them as essential participant in Earth's ecosystem. Dangerous animal reminds us the natural world is powerful and complex and worth of respect. They are not villains of the wilderness, they are guardians of balance in the living system that sustain life on our planet. Throughout our journey, we have explored some of the most dangerous animals on Earth, from venomous desert snake to powerful predator lurking in river and ocean. The nature world is filled with creatures capable of defending themselves with extraordinary ability. We have seen how animals like the inland taipan possess incredibly potent venom designed to subdue prey in seconds. We have also looked at powerful hunters such as the great white shark and territorial giant dire hippopotamus. Each of these animals may appear dangerous from human perspective, but there is a surprising truth: none of these have changed the planet as dramatic as particular species. That species is us, human. Unlike other animals, humans possess intelligence, advanced technology, and ability to transform the entire environment. Over thousands of years, humanity has built cities, developed agriculture, and expanded across nearly entire every continent on Earth. These achievements have allowed human civilization to grow rapidly, but this power has also created enormous pressure on the natural world. Forests that once covered vast areas of land have been cleared to build farms, roads, urban settlements. Wetlands have been drained, rivers redirected, and wild habitat replaced by human infrastructure. As a result, many animals lose the environment they depend on to survive. Species that once thrived in the ecosystem must either adapt, migrate, or disappear. For much of human history, hunting was central for survival. In the modern world, advanced weapons and large-scale industry have allowed hunting to occur far faster than animal population can recover. Many species have experienced dramatic decline due to overhunting and illegal wildlife trade. Large mammals, marine animals, or even reptiles are sometimes hunted for meat, skin, tusk, or other valuable body parts. When this activity occurs at a sustainable level, entire species can move closer to extinction. Unlike natural predators, which maintain balance by targeting weaker individuals, humans can remove animals from ecosystems in massive numbers. This disrupt predator-prey relationship and weaken the stability of ecosystem. Perhaps the most far-reaching impact of human activity is climate change. Industrial activity, deforestation, and the burning of fossil fuel release enormous amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat around the planet, gradually increase global temperature. As a result, glacier and polar ice is melting. Sea level is rising, and real weather patterns are becoming more unpredictable. Ecosystems across the globe are feeling this change. Coral reefs struggle to survive in warming ocean. Arctic animals lose the sea ice they rely on, and species must migrate to cooler regions to survive. These environmental shifts affect the entire web of life. Unlike other species, humans possess the ability to understand these consequences. They can study ecosystem, protect endangered species, and develop technology that reduce environmental damage. This means humanity holds a unique responsibility. While we may be the most dangerous species on Earth, we are also the only species capable of protecting our planet. On a global scale, even animals like the elusive inland taipan hidden in the desert of Australia depend on healthy ecosystem to survive. The future of how the species may ultimately depends on choice of human make. And that leaves us with the important question: will humans continue to be the most dangerous creature on Earth, or can we become the guardian of the planet we share? Across a vast desert of Australia, beneath the burning sun in Alaska, a silent predator moves through the crackle earth. The inland taipan, the snake so venomous that scientists consider it the most toxic of any snake on Earth, the creature capable of delivering a bite powerful enough to overwhelm prey within moments. At the first glance, the idea sounds terrifying. a deadly snake hidden in one of the most remote landscapes on the planet. But the deeper we look into the natural world, the more we realize something important. Nature is not built on cruelty; it's built on survival. Every animal on Earth carried the mark of millions of year evolution. Each species has developed unique abilities that allow it to survive in its environment. For the inland taipan, the ability is venom, an incredibly powerful biological tool that allows it to hunt the fast-moving rodent of the harsh Australian desert. Without the that venom, the snake might struggle to survive in such a demanding ecosystem. To humans, the venom might seem frightening to the snake. It is simply a tool for survival. It is the same for many animals we fear: the powerful bite of crocodile, the speed of shark, the defense aggression of large mammals protecting their territory. These abilities are not signs of evil, they are signs of adaptations. Humans have long feared animals that possess dangerous ability, but fear comes from the misunderstanding. Most dangerous animals do not hunt animals. They do not seek conflict. In fact, many of them avoid it whenever possible. The inland taipan is a perfect example. Despite possessing extremely potent venom, it is known to be shy and reclusive. Uh, it prefers to escape rather than attack. Most people will never encounter one in their lifetime. When we learn about these animals, their behavior, their habitat, and their role in nature, fear begins to transform into respect. Earth is home to millions of species, each playing a role in maintaining a delicate balance of life. Uh, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, every organism contributes to ecosystems that sustain our planet. Even creatures we consider dangerous help control population, maintain food chain, and preserve biodiversity. Without them, ecosystems could collapse. Nature is a web of connection where every species matters, including the one we who scares. The story of inland Taipan teaches us something powerful. Danger in nature does not mean cruelty, it means adaptation, it means survival in a world where every creature must compete, hunt, defend, and endure. When we replace fear with curiosity, we begin to see the natural world differently, not as something to conquer, but as something to understand. Perhaps the greatest lesson the lesson of Earth is the wild world is not our enemy, it's our home. A home we share with creatures that are powerful, mysterious, and deeply important to the balance of life on Earth. And the more we respect the balance, the better chance we have to survive together with its extraordinary planet.